Hi everyone, another module is done. Only a couple of more things to do and the semester will be over. If you're like me, you're really excited for that, but let's make sure we finish strong. So this week we wrapped up our discussion of not only government debt, but also of the public sector in general. And there's a couple of things that I'd like to make sure that we all take away from this most recent module. First, and as always, when talking about the government, we know that the private sector pays the public sector's bills. If you understand that, I promise you, you will eventually be able to figure out everything that's going on with government spending, taxes, debt, you name it, the whole shebang. After that, the biggest thing to take away from our discussion of government debt is this notion of Ricardian equivalence. This is a key development for us. It tells us that the timing of when the government chooses to pay for policies doesn't matter. If it pays for a tax cut or government spending now, it's the same impact on the macroeconomy as it would have it had the government pay for those sorts of things with debt, all right, which would ultimately be retired at some point in the future. The timing of when the private sector gets the bill just doesn't matter. The good news then is that all of the previous work that we did on government spending and taxes in a balanced budget environment is still relevant if we allow the government to finance some of its policies via debt. They work out the same way. All right, when the government pays for things just doesn't matter. And that's a nice result. This material was hopefully a little less intense than taxes, and you had a chance to catch your breath. And I hope you had a chance to do that because our next module on monetary policy is really intense stuff. We're going to be looking at the ways in which money might not be neutral and the macroeconomic implications of that. So ultimately, what happens in the money market is not going to necessarily stay there anymore. That's pretty heavy stuff, but it's also really fun stuff, probably some of the more interesting material we're going to cover this semester. But I'm going to hold off on talking about that until it's time to talk about that. There will be an introductory video for that material to hopefully get us off on the right foot. So keep an eye out for that. Otherwise, as always, hang in there, keep going, keep learning. Contact me if you need any help, and be healthy, be safe, and take care of each other. And I will see you soon. I'm out.